Well, hello there. I hope you're having a good day. Because I am. And you probably know why. Because if you didn't, well, that means you just pressed this with your butt or something, which is crazy, but it's not a bad thing, I would say. It's good you're here. Because I'm hoping that my good day might make your day a little bit better and you can learn something. Or we can both learn something from Professor Turk. You can call me Turk. Nah, let's keep it cordial. Professor. Professor Turk. So, you're probably wondering what we're working with, or when we're gonna start. And we're gonna start right now, but. Oh, wait. Um. Before we can do that, it seems I need to deal with that right there, that whole mess behind me. So, give me a second. Just a second. It's a little bit better, isn't it? Now, for us to get into the nitty gritties, let me just say thank you again for coming here. Now, not to get into the details, let's change the scene. You're probably, well, most of you are probably very excited for this part right here. You want to know my weapons of choice? Well, thanks for lasting long enough. I know those are words you don't hear a lot, but thanks. I'm glad you made it to this point. But it's to be expected. You want to know my weapons of choice, like I said. And I got this guy. And I got this guy. And also this guy. And this guy. And these two guys right here. Right? And I got that guy. Yes. I got him. And that guy as well. Right? So, well, basically, it's 8 in total. The main components we're going to be using. I'll obviously give more detail as the process goes. But I'm excited, I'm quite excited. No wasting any much more time. Let's get into the nitty-gritties. Let's look at the motherboard, shall we? We gotta start with the mother, because, the mother starts everything. You know that one? So, let's get into it. Alright. Well, hello again. Alright, now we're getting deeper into the cave of discovery, of invention, right? And we're gonna start with the mother, like I said, right? The motherboard. And I went for a brand that's obviously well known, because if the motherboard is the core of everything, you gotta, you couldn't cheap out on that one. To be honest, you can't cheap out on anything really when it comes to building something together, because that one component could mess up the whole experience. So I tried to balance everything well, but I did try my best on the motherboard to give myself future room for any possible upgrades I would want and performance I would need, right? So like I said, the mother, and I went for MSI. So the actual motherboard is called, you know how these names are crazy, but it's, if I remember properly, is the MSI Mag X670E Tomahawk Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi part is very important for me because I don't have access to LAN right now, unfortunately, But for the final reveal, like you wanted, and it actually looks cool, all right? It actually looks cool. All right now, come on, let's look at this baby right here. All right, I only saw it once when I received it. This is my second time seeing it. Look at that beautiful boy. All right, let me show you. Don't know if you're gonna be able to see this right here. Look at that beauty. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? And it already has an AIO cover. And that's always beautiful on motherboards, because whenever I would see them online and they didn't have one, it looked weird. But we got that. And then it's just good, man. It has a lot of, I think this is metal. So that's another thing. Performance, right? We need good dissipation of heat. Heat always affects performance. Everything seems to be where it's supposed to be and all, Pretty nifty. Oh, you don't know how excited I am. Let me show you this baby right here. There we go.
It was at this moment he knew.
Oh, hell
he
no.
fucked up.
No blood clot. Okay, there seems to be something going on here. Hold on. We might have a few issues here. Look over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Do you see my pins? They're bent. Power pins. I don't know if you can see that. These are bent. Not excessively. I feel like I can just bend them back a little bit into position. I don't know if it's focusing. I don't know if you guys can see this properly. It's difficult for me to show you. I'm gonna do my best. You see that? They're bent. Gosh darn it. That's not good. We're gonna have to deal with that. I hope it doesn't affect much, but I'm gonna have to fix that. Give me a second. All right. I think this is all I'm gonna need to fix this. All right. I'm gonna have to use. I think it'll work. And you're probably wondering why I have this big board right here. You'll see. I think it's gonna help. It better help. I think it's gonna help, and you realize how. Well, if it works, how it's gonna help. But while we're at it, let me just show you this big board. So this is going to be my power supply. This is an 850 watt motherboard. This is an 850 watt PSU, my power supply, right? And I think it'll be enough. It better be. I hope it is for the CPU and GPU I'm going to be using. It better be. And I actually thought it was going to be a modular one, but it's not, unfortunately. But I hope that won't affect me as well. So obviously the cables are already in there connected, and I have to figure it out and do my best with the cable management. So let me get easy with this. All right. Let the professor get to professoring. All right. Come on now. It's gonna be that hard to put on a protection. That's easy, right? There we go. Always leave some air. I'm joking, you shouldn't leave. This is the wrong situation. All right. Come on now. Get in though. Get in though. Sure this is the right size. Yep. Ain't that big. Come on. There we go. Okay. Don't leave no air bubble in there. You don't want any burst in there, do we? All right. Okay. So let me do this. Let me do this so you guys see everything I'm gonna be trying to do here. Okay, the ones at the top seem good. They seem to be in good shape. The problem is these ones at the bottom, which means during the shipment, because I think there's a second-hand motherboard, I think. So that probably means it came like that, or during the shipment there was a problem, okay? So I need to be gentle here, because it's GG's if I make any mistake. Okay, this one right here, I need to be very careful here. Come on. Okay, let's do it this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Work with daddy, come on, work with daddy now. Come on. Okay. These ones are more slanted, right, or from my perspective at least. Try to use. Okay, cool. Okay, it's good. It's good. Don't want to do too much. I'll finish everything with the PSU. Okay, we'll see. Okay, I bent them a little bit, but here's what I was thinking. How this is gonna help be better. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this big boy. So it's an 850. It's a Great Wall PSU, by the way. The brand. It's a Chinese brand, and they seem to be well known back there, you know. And I just put my trust in that because if the locals trust them, then surely they're doing a few things right? So that's why I went for them. So this is gonna get messy. Okay, I have to cut this. Seems well, do I? I need a screwdriver for this, don't I? Yeah, or a knife. I don't know if this is gonna help, but if it does, cool, you know? Yep, it's helping. Okay, it works. Ah. Wait. So they took out, when you buy a new phone, they took the bricks and the cables nowadays. And I guess we're supposed to fend for ourselves now, even though we're spending thousands on them. Do they also still bring these pins right here? Because if they do, at least it can be used for more than one thing now, right? At least they're giving us something. Because this is helping me a whole lot right now. Okay, come on, right now. Okay, come on, pull out. I'm actually not that bad at pulling out. All right, got the cables loose. Okay, so my idea basically is to straighten them. Or maybe I might not even need to, but the idea is that I'll take like a pin. Let's see. Let's see these pins. This is a 8-pin. Okay, cool. Do I have an 8-pin here? Oh yeah. There's an 8-pin, right? No, there's a 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pin. Okay. We'll figure it out. Whatever connects, right? So basically, I'm just gonna plug it in and hopefully it'll straighten everything. That's the plan. That's the idea. Are these actually gonna be enough? I don't know how this. Oh, I think it will be. It should be, technically. Because then some of these things' power is decided by the motherboard. That's a theory of mine. I'm actually not sure. And so this will plug to the motherboard somewhere, and some of the other things will plug straight to the motherboard, and the motherboard will give power to them. That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, so this is 5. This is not it. This won't work. Let's see what we got here. Definitely not. We have a 6 here. We have a 5. Let me see. Okay. It's gonna need some finessing, it seems. Might not have enough plug. Wait, isn't that for the GPU? It might be for the GPU. Most probably. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get down and busy, and then we'll see how it goes, okay? So we got the motherboard. Okay, we'll have to see as things go. Got the motherboard. So, showed you the motherboard. On to the next thing now. All right, this is the next step now, right? Got our motherboard. The pins, we'll figure it out later, right? For now, they just do the rest of everything because I really want to do the test run just to make sure everything's working properly. And yeah, I got this to ground myself. I didn't forget. I learned from Linus now and a few other YouTubers, Nexus, Hardware Unbox, all those good guys. And I got my boy here. He's going to be grounding me. I'm grounded. All right. Next thing. The big boy. The brains. All right. CPU. Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, here's the gold. The diamond in the rough. So I went for the... Let me show you guys. Got to show off a little bit here. I went for the... I don't know if you're going to be able to see this right here. It's going to be hard for you to see, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there you go. So I went for the Ryzen 9900, all right? And obviously, it's a lot of power. Or X3D, never forget the 3D now. Of course, it's a lot of power. And I'm gonna need it, like I said, giving myself room for any possible things I might wanna do in the future. So we're gonna start with that. They usually say this is the most difficult part. This is my first time. So to be honest, I might have to go and check out some Linus Tech tips. All right, but I think I got this moment right here. I think I got it. Hold on. All right, I'm a big boy. So we're gonna start with the CPU, and then I think I'll go for RAM, then storage. It's okay. I'm putting the brain, Frankenstein. We're building Frankenstein right here. So, about to put the brain into the system. Okay, open sesame. Wait, hold on. Are you supposed to? You're supposed to open? Wait, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. He was supposed to release with that, but he didn't. Okay, cool. And then I need some light here. Use my phone. Okay, All right, let me use my phone right here. Okay. I see the setup. Oh, the arrow. I remember the arrow now. So I remember it used to be a little bit more difficult before, but AMD has a much simpler um, procedure of putting the CPU. Oh, relax. Come on now. Chill. So they just say follow the arrow on the motherboard. That's what I'm gonna do. Come on. Make this difficult now. All right. Moment of truth. Oh, you've gone. All right. I'm touching you. All right. I think I got it. I think we got it. Okay. Now, you just put this. This is the scary part, isn't it? I hope it's correct. Nothing sounded like it broke. Okay, cool. CPU's in. Hold on now. Hold on. CPU's in. All right. So that was my CPU installation. That's done. It doesn't fit. I just put this faucet in there, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, close. Okay, now we're gonna go for my RAM. And I went for King Bank. This is mostly an Asian brand, but I trust them. They have a fairly good following, and I think they'll provide fairly good performance. And I think I went for DDR5, right? Yeah, DDR5, 6000. And this is a C30, so I'm expecting some good performance from this baby right here. Hey, we need all them frames. We need all that quick boot up and everything. So I had to make sure I didn't skimp out on the memory. And in total, it's 32 gigabytes. And yes, I managed to get myself some. And you're probably wondering how in this economy. How in this economy, right? But I was lucky enough. The time I decided to put this rig up together was right before the whole shebang started. Right before, literally like a month before or weeks before. So I was very lucky and fortunate. And I just ordered them. And it was still in good price and to some extent. These are still very expensive. DDR5, still pretty expensive at 6,000. Clocks, are those megahertz? I can't remember, but 6,000 something. And I managed to get these, you know? Yeah, megahertz, 6,000 megahertz. They look so beautiful, bro. They genuinely look like a slab of gold. They really do. Oh, look at that beauty, right? Don't know if it's gonna focus, but it doesn't really matter. You already know what we're working with. So yeah, I got a 16 gigabyte by 2. So I'm just gonna get this boy in there, get busy. You know what? I've never thought about this, but how do I know which side? Or maybe either side works, right? Oh, the pin directs me. Let the pin show you the way. Is it the right pin? I think it is. Do I have to press it down, really? I think it's in, right? Okay, don't want to make any mistakes. Is it in? No, it's not. Is it the wrong side? I don't know. Told you it's my first time. If you didn't believe me, now you probably do. Oh, okay. So this side is the right way. Okay, cool. Okay. We'll get there eventually, all right? Be patient with me. Wait. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So I was just a little bit scared, but I remember Linus said something wise before. Press it in. Force it in. It'll get in eventually, and it happened. Okay, cool. And I remember dual channel. Right. So I'm gonna skip a slot, go to the next one. I done learned. And it's also right here on the motherboard. It kind of directs you as well. So cool. Okay. You next? Okay, he's next. And it's also easier when you leave that space because then it's easier to plug in the next one. You don't have to interfere with the RAM you already put before. So, am I wrong? Okay, I think we're good. Whew, we're getting somewhere now. Hold on. The PC is on. It's not on yet, so I need to relax. You better turn on. Oh, I'll cry, bro. I'm gonna cry. All right, done with the first part. You got that CPU in. Okay, what's next? Storage. Put storage. Okay, so I got these two right here. I think they're both a terabyte. Yes, a terabyte, and the brand is Sky Hynix. I think it's a European company. Yeah, and I think these might be secondhand. So, I'm living on the edge here, but I'm confident. I'm confident they'll be good. The Lord done bless a brother, so surely it'll be fine. So I'm gonna do that. Put the memory, and then I'm gonna put the CPU cooler. Then we need to test it. That's very important. God bless. All right. So let me refer to the manual before we do anything crazy. Wait, I think I learned something before. Can they say the furthest ones are better than the closest ones? Because here it's saying I should have used M2 rather than. Okay, let me just make sure. Linus. Where we at? Okay, let's see what Linus did here. Did he put it the furthest ones or the closest ones? So yeah, I've made a slight mistake, a rookie mistake right here. Both of y'all need to come out again. I'm sorry. I know you're comfortable. I'm sorry. Let's get you out and put you somewhere different. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not abandoning you. All right. So the furthest ones from the CPU, which will be this one now. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. And then this one. Should be doing it right now. Okay. This is always scary. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, rookie mistake, but we corrected it thanks to Mr. Linus. Okay, back to the important stuff. So SSD. We proceed. So we're gonna put it right here. Okay, cool. The background comes right here. Are we free? He's not free. Free the man! He's not guilty. Okay, cool. Oh, that's very kind of them. They even put some. I guess for holding it down or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have like paste on it already. That's pretty cool. This shouldn't be there. This is the paste. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't work, right? Should I leave it there? Or should I remove it? I think I should remove it. There shouldn't be a plastic here. Okay, cool. So I should remove it. Because I found it in here, so I was just thinking, alright, cool. Came out, big dog. This is like a kid in a toy store or candy store. Because this is fire. Okay, that seems fine. So both M.2s are in and secured. Okay, might get messy. Okay, so that part is done. I have my storage, my RAM, and my CPU. Next thing, if I'm sure, should be the big boy. Hold on now. Alright, here's the big guy right here. Then I need a few things I need here. Okay, this guy. Big guy. Pence. There we go. Feel the fans. So I went for the should be the SE, right? Let me see. I forgot the proper name for it, but it was the one of the highly recommended fan-based coolers. Yeah, the Peerless Assassin 120 SE. There we go. Highly recommended one. So that's the one I went for because I have a very powerful CPU. So I had to make sure, right? I had to make sure. All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's take these guys out for a second. Okay, cool. Put this down here for now. These are the fans. I know. I know. Too many fans, right? It gets annoying sometimes, when you're too much of a big guy. Yeah, I understand exactly how Ice Spice was feeling at that point in time. All right, here's the beast. He's a beast. He's a beast, man. He's a beast. All right, let's read the manual. Right? Always read the manual. Make sure you do things right. Hello. I'm just touching my boy right here. Grounding myself. Because you got to ground yourself if you think you're grown. Okay, AMD AM5. Okay, there we go. Okay, wait, hold on. Come on, big dog. Come on. Let me lift you up. Okay. It's different. Whoa. Chill, bro. Chill. We're doing mistakes like that right now. Okay, step back. Step back, bro. Step back, big bro. Okay, cool. So they're saying I should remove these little boys right here. Is this gonna work? Okay, cool, it's working. Even though it's not the right size. But it does the job. Okay. The two brackets are out. What's next? Alright. AM5. Okay, cool. I removed them. Those are still there. There's two little boys that I gotta put in here apparently. That's it. It's that simple. Keep on looking at the wrong side too. Okay. So apparently what I should do next. Yeah, these curvy guys right here. Yep, here they are. Curvy boys. Curvy. Okay, here we go. I think these are the guys. Oh, they gave me thermal paste. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Because I already bought like thermal paste. Hold on, let me show y'all. See, I already bought the TF7. I don't know which one is better though. TF7. Okay, I have to compare. I'm assuming these are the things for the. Assuming those are the ones I'm supposed to use right now. What's this for? It says AM4 here, so I don't know. It says AM4, but hey. Okay, they work for both. Okay, cool. Just making sure. It's written at the top. It's that top. Yeah. That's just how I'm gonna take it. It's written at the top. I'm just putting on the standoffs, by the way. Probably wondering why I'm so quiet and focused. Standoffs are going in. Okay, so these are gonna be my new screws, huh? I don't think those ones. These ones are too short, right? Because I was wondering why I cannot just repurpose these ones, but they're too short. By the way, I actually did consider going for Intel, but then what made me not to is the overheating issues I noticed. And on top of that, that overheating will cause some hiccups as you're using that CPU, of course, and you'll notice it. And I wasn't willing to deal with that and the amount of power it requires for all that performance, and the repercussions of the heat and everything, just for it to keep up with AMD. It wasn't really worth it for me because my previous CPU on my laptop was actually an Intel i7 14th gen, if I remember correctly, and I specifically looked for that CPU for a reason. I was actually prioritizing the CPU more than the GPU back then. I had less knowledge over the GPU, unfortunately, but it was pretty good. It wasn't bad at all. They're very good with their productivity performance. But M5 has come far. Even AM4, they've come very far, and they're catching up. Just hope they don't mess it up like they usually do, like other corporations. But okay, I got the brackets in. So now I think it should be the heatsink we bring inside. So, all right. So heatsink. Thermal paste in that heatsink. Okay. Thermal paste, yeah. Thermal paste, yeah. Yeah. Thermal paste, yeah. See, it was leaking, so I had to, cover it up like that. Okay. So different people, different strokes for different people. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna do an X. because I'm part of the X Me. No, I'm just kidding. So I did an X. Hopefully that'll be enough. And now it's time for the big boy. Were you damaged as well? He kind of was. But nothing hectic from what I can see. A little bit bent here and there. Okay. No, it's okay. It's alright. That's me convincing myself to not worry. Okay, then you're gonna come right here. Oh. Hey, Linus is gonna be mad at me. I was probably gonna forget to remove the play stick. There we go. I don't forget. I got it off, sir. Yeah, he doesn't know me, but word. Anyway, so here we go. Okay, hold on. There's some slight issues here. Let's see what's going on. Was it the wrong direction, I wonder? I'm alright. They really made a name for themselves, haven't they? Yeah. I do say so myself. I think that's tight enough. Because I know if it's not, heat will not transfer properly. Okay. Whew. You know, I'm at that stage right now where like you get a new phone and you feel like a new baby. You don't want to scratch, no dirt on it. But after some years, it's like I don't care. You know, it's crazy. Okay, I think that's all right. Okay. And then I'm sure what's next is these boys right here. These boys right here. Gotta put them on. Okay. Let's look at the instructions. Making progress. Love to see it. Right. So apparently he's supposed to be going there like this. And he's supposed to be going there like that. Okay. Progress. Give me a second here. Okay. Then we're just gonna drop the boy. Boy's gonna get dropped inside. Okay, drop in there. Oof. One thing you realize, if you never knew actually, because this is never mentioned by anybody if I remember, is that these heatsink little flat, hold on, oh, so I should pull. Okay, there you go. These heatsink little slabs, they're not really slabs to be honest, like slits, these little small, what would be the right word? Slab is much thicker. Well, metal plates, whatever, they're very flimsy, like very light and easy to bend. So you're gonna have to be a little bit wary of that when you're doing your thing. But anyway, so I hooked them in there, I think, just to confirm. Yeah, he doesn't seem scared, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. If a professional isn't, yeah, I consider him a professional. Been doing this for a while, hasn't he? Yeah, age is catching up at some point. Yeah. But anyway, okay. Now for the second fan, no RGB, of course. It doesn't really matter to me that much, to be honest. Just feel like it's not that necessary for my build. To each his own, right? Okay. Yeah. Last fan. Oh, yep. Apparently this was going to happen, that the RAM was going to interfere with the other fan, but nothing too hectic from the looks of it. Yep. Okay, so we got that in. We got the storage. We got that big boy. Oh, where to plug them? Look at the manual. You just need the power pins for this. You know what? Fan 1, fan 2. Okay, I might just have to use those ones. Let me see. Just realized there's 4 openings, but not all of them have to work, it seems. We're gonna plug it onto the, because there's a lot of options for fans. So I guess the pump fan is for AIO from what I read, and the system fan is for the like case fans, right? So I should plug it into the CPU fan 1. Okay, cool. Yeah, things are getting tight here. Okay, so Now that's done. I think it might be time to test it, which is the part I've been waiting for, to be honest. So let me see here, Mr. Linus, is it time? Oh, the GPU. All right, now we're talking. Here comes the diamond in the rough. Here comes the muscles. Because I feel like the CPU is the brain, but then the GPU is like the body, the muscles. It's probably making noise for you guys. I'm sorry. All right. Here's the big boy now. The man of the hour. All right. The man of the hour. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna need a cable. Do I have one in here? Nope, I don't. Oh, shucks. Okay, we'll figure that out. But anyway, so here we are. This is my GPU, 9070 XT. I think this might be secondhand as well. Probably is, you know. But anyway, 9070 XT. And we gotta plug in the boy. Okay. I'm gonna plug in. Is it like this? Yeah, it's probably like this. Yeah, cool. The fan is at the bottom. I think it'll be like this, you know? No? That would be on the other side. So it's definitely like this. It seems. As you can tell, it's not closing properly. I need some lift. Is this strong enough? Yep, I might have to put my whole setup right on this. Let me use this right here. Yo. Okay, there we go. Okay, GPU connected. Okay, now taking this HDMI off my laptop. I'm gonna have to plug it on my GPU. All right. HDMI anywhere? Don't tell me it's only 3 port. Oh, there we go. But that doesn't matter. Okay, we got that. Okay, it needs some finessing. Lord have mercy. Are they titled though? I don't think they are, which is annoying. Because this is not the right thing. This is not fitting. Okay, these two, I thought these were the right ones, but it seems I was wrong. There's a lot of work just for power. Okay, come over. This might be the one. I hope it is. Okay, let's see how this goes. Simple enough. These ones are going to be loose, no? I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, there we go. Now, everything's in order, it seems. Just shouldn't fret. Trust the process, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. The Lord done say trust the process, so I had to trust the process. And the process don't trust me too, and now the process is processing like it's supposed to process. Well, bless me. I'm sweating. It's stressful. Okay, so that's set up. Now I need to plug in the bigger. Okay, back to manual. Where do I plug in for the? Please work. I think that's it. Okay. And then for the CPU connector. I think this is the CPU connector. Yeah. Alright, we're almost done. Stick with me. I think he's gonna go here. Oh, wrong orientation. Okay, cool. It literally tells you. It guides you. Trust the process. Okay, I think I plugged in everything that needs to be plugged. Now I need to do this short circuiting thing. Keyboard. Okay, so where's my delete? Okay, it's right there. Okay.
Anyway, if you have a boot screen, mash the setup key. It's usually delete until you get into the BIOS. Check to be sure that everything's been
Where is it? I saw it a few seconds ago. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Are we working?
Hola, Kelly.
Oh, hi, Manny.
Are we on? Very good. Hold on. I think we on. Alright. Sorry for that. Kind of got interrupted, but I fixed it. You guys are back. My storage was kind of full. But we are in. He's alive. He's running. The fans are running. Everybody's running. Okay, so just to make sure, Tomahawk, right CPU, memory 32, perfect. Is my GPU there? Let's see. Memory CPU. It's not showing is my GPU there? Oh no, it's not showing GPU. Memory, storage, fan, help. HD input. Yeah, how do I get to the GPU? It's running, but is it being picked up? Is the question. CPU DDR speed 2800. Okay, maybe I need to check on the manual. So it's on, it's running, which is good, but I'm not seeing it. That's where my problem is. So my problem is here. Okay. We are on, boys. I'm a happy man right now. Yeah, this is how it is. Alright. So we are almost done. PC is running, I'm glad. Oh, it's a happy day. So I'm glad it's working. All I need to do now is get the case together, put it in the case, cable management on all that shebang. Oof, I'm happy, man. I'm a happy man today. Y'all, that's for sure. He's a happy man. Okay. Alright. Okay, good. Let me get the case. We're on to the next baby. Yeah, I'm a happy man. You can tell. Oh, yeah. Talking about that case, probably wondering what I went for, right? Let me show you boys. We're not playing. This season we ain't playing, brother. Here it is. Here's the big boy. All right. It's an Antec case, all right? Why did I buy Antec? I'm familiar with the brand. I think I've heard it once or twice, and it looked nice out of all the options I had in the budget I had. So that's why I went with that boy. Right, let me take the boy out. Okay, here we go. Okay, boys. Here's the big boy. Here's the skin of it all. Yep. Single motherboard. Well, I keep on saying motherboard. Yeah, you can tell it's stressing me, but this is a good case. Okay, first thing. Okay, I think this. I'll be with you in a second. I'm just reading up on this menu. Maybe I remove you and put you somewhere else for now, big boy. Right. This is all the money, I suppose. Okay, what we got here? Okay. A lot of cables here. Are these all for the fans? I think they are. I don't know if these fans are good or not, but I'm gonna leave them there, give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if they are. Okay. But here, I think that's from the other side. No? The axis. Oh, there's no axis. So is it here? This one is the axis. Here's the front. just imagining that. The GPU wouldn't fit, but it seems like okay. So again, I do need to GPU. And I'm gonna do it. It's not that easy. Okay, come on. Get nested up in there. Okay, one is not gonna, one standoff is missing, so one screw won't get in. I think it should be fine. It should be fine. Because there's nothing more I can do, genuinely. So I have to work with what we got. Alright. Alright, come here again, big dog. Come on. This thing's actually pretty heavy. All I need to do is make sure they're lined up. Alright. Make sure it's lined up. Okay, cool. Cool. There's not easy work right here. I think that's good enough. Nothing is being cut, nothing, everything's free. Good. It's still plugged in, good. Good. Oof. Plug that. I have to plug there. GPU. Lord have mercy. Alright. What's next? Whew. Okay. So we got the motherboard in. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. Okay, what does the manual say we should do next? Alright. Need to get this done and dusted. Whew. Alright. I had to make it stand up upright and remove the GPU again so I have access to my connections. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. So, what do you have here? You got the fans. You got the fans. Okay, these are fans. LED. Okay. Power, LED. Power, LED minus. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. And then here we got USB. Okay, cool. And here we got HD audio. Okay. Then here we got, this is USB again. USB 3 pin. Oh. Okay, cool. I think if I remember correctly, they're all at the bottom. So I need to direct them down there. I need to be led to that destination, basically. Alright. Yeah. There's an opening right here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do this. Come on, everybody, don't be shy. All your heads up in here. Middle your head. Middle your head, okay. Alright. Here we are now. Alright. Okay. It's the stage where we are. Quite some good finessement. Are they all in? Okay, cool. So the first thing we need to make sure, okay, manual. That's gonna tell me where everything is. Oh, it's on my phone. There's big boy's gonna help me big time. I need all the light I can get. I'm legally blind because it's pretty shady in there. It's pretty shady. There we go. That's much better. Hopefully you guys can see too. It's probably far, but no, I'm doing my best here. Okay. Manual. There we go. Just want to see where the connectors for everything are. Motherboard. Front panel header. There we go. Alright. So we're going to start with my boys. They're all supposed to go to the right side. Just need to realign them, to be honest. There we go. So we're going to need the first one